From Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Chicago White Sox. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Davis Martin. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Hernandez sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Brennan going back, pulls it in on the warning track. Two down, bases empty, and now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. The shortstop takes the ball. Henderson matched a homer in his last game. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Benintendi raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. One left for the Orioles. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching. Back here on the south side. And towing the slab in this one, Kodai Senga. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Andrew Benintendi leading things off and takes a strike. That one is absolutely belted way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, first baseman
Andrew Vaughn now. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
New inning getting started. And here is Enrique Bradfield Jr. Martin back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
That's in there, and the count is 2-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hernandez has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Livan Soto. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That misses. Ball one. That one missed.
2-1.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there are 2 outs.
Batting seventh, second baseman
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Benintendi under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. That to right. Mayo nabs it, and there's one down. Kyle Teal will hit next.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a foul out of play. No score here in the second. On the ground right side. Tosses to first, and there's 2 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Owen Miller.
So up next, Owen Miller. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Check swing went around. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's a little bit high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
This to center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Just off the inside edge. Ripped on a line, and there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. On the ground, could be 2. There's one. On the ball, 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Angelo Cooper digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Benintendi makes the catch, inning over. Home half of the third coming up, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and here is Sosa to the plate. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Caught him looking for the K.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Kike Hernandez. One out, base is empty. Outside low, and 1-1. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, out to center. Bradfield grabs it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air. He makes the grab, and that is that. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete, no score. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. This one popped up right side. Sosa sizes this one up, brings it in. 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Hard hit left side. In time to Vaughn. And a couple of quick outs. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fly to left his first time. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Mayo goes 6 feet 5 inches, 25 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Fly to center his first time. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0. Ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Out to center. Hernandez has it sized up. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Here on the south side, John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Andrew Benintendi. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya.
No ball.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Just missed.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
That's to third. Tosses across to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Zach DeLoach steps to the plate for the White Sox. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through that one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good eye in that spot.
That's where you want it. It's a good
1
miss.
ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first. Steps on first for the out. Will Brennan steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Martin back to work. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two, 1.
And that one is lifted in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Digging in, Jackson Holliday. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Benintendi ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now that's number 90.
Now the Orioles catcher, Ethan Salas. A single his first time. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Now 3-0. Swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
And a foul ball. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Beavers down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 3. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. There's a strike.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
And that's ripped. And that's fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Line drive, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. So digging in, Lenny Sosa.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. And the pitch. That one just misses.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's way high, and it's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Back here on the south side, now the third baseman, Angelo Cooper. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that skips in the dirt. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. Hard hit, base hit. In from third is the tying run.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Davis Martin won't go any further tonight, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So they bring on the veteran, Joe Ross.
41.
Here's a big power threat. Kobe Mayo. And there's the strike. That clips the corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Enrique Bradfield Jr. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ball.
Squirts away a little
1
bit.
ball. No strike.
Two outs. And that's too high. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down. Zach DeLoach steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that is out of play. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards left center, Beavers. And there's 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Will Brennan. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Save. It's 2-1.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Next offering is fouled back.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
This one in the air, center field. Bradfield on his way over. And that is that. Sox get one on the RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cam Boozer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Soto swings through it for strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one a little bit high, and the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Holiday in the box now, takes strike one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's a ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one in the air, center field. Hernandez sizing this one up, squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. There's the strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The tying run is 90 feet away.
1-2.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brennan flashes the leather on the running catch. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cam Boozer out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. A.J. Puck gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
And now Dylan Beavers. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Alex Vesia, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. That one is upstairs.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And the Orioles lead one. They're down 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brian Sammons.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, one-run game, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. First pitch just misses. Sammons, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Salas makes the grab, one down. And next to hit for the Sox, Owen Miller. There's the strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman,
Lenny Sosa, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the seventh. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Michael Lorenzen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Cooper in the box now, takes strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And that one fouled off. Ball one there. Stays alive. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That's inside. Outside low. Now 2-0.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone.
On to the bottom of the 8th. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Foul ball. To third, and that chance handled. Slings to first, out. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Benintendi in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's fouled away.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Down in order go the White Sox, but they still lead it 2-1. Alex Vesia on to try and close it out. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kobe Mayo. That one out to right. Brennan on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So up next, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Gets under it and pops it up. Miller moving under this one. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now the DH, Livan Soto, 1 for 3. Late on that fastball.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.